Good morning, farmers. It has been many moons since the last day on the farm, in-game anyways. If we look at the calendar, it is September 4th. That's right, we are in September. And no, you have not missed any harvesting of the maize because the maize is still not ready. And neither are my other two fields of lupine. And one thing I don't want to do is just keep waiting to harvest and harvest. And I thought, well, it's September. Let's start getting the tractor out. We are going to hook up the seeder to it today. Can I get out of the tractor, please? Thank you. And we are going to start seeding some of the fields. Get them ready for the winter. I kind of want to seed them all together, but I don't want to keep putting it off and find out at the end of the month. I don't have time for it. So we got the seeder hooked right up to it. And we will do these two fields right next to the barn first with winter wheat. Plus, also, a good reason to start seeding as well is both my fertilizer tanks are nearing full and the storage is getting up there as well, so I don't want to start skipping days and not capping out on the fertilizer that we do have. I don't plan on fertilizing liquid manure on these two fields here with wheat. I want to save more for the canola fields. But let's get started. So yes, winter wheat for these two fields here. So that way we have some straw to feed the cows come next spring. That way we don't have to go far with the bales. And all the other fields will be canola. So when next spring comes, we will have money in the fields, basically. Now, there was supposed to be an update to Farmers Dynasty over the weekend. It did not happen. And the devs did post that they had some problems with the update patch. So they said, oh, it should be today when they posted this, meaning Monday the 12th of March. And no update. So here we are on Tuesday the 13th of March. And as I'm recording this, nothing as of yet. But I did see something that was going to have to do with kids. And there was a couple other things, but I saw the word kids there, and that's all I can remember at this point. So don't know what they're having problems with the updates. So maybe they'll give us a little bit of something, not the entire update. But they also did post on the another roadmap of updates that they want to do. And I did not see anything in there for more vehicles. So I'm not quite sure what they're. I mean, I read the roadmap kind of quick. Nothing there was too fancy for me, so. But we'll see what the patches come. Sometimes they throw some prizes in there, and you get something unexpected. So that could happen again. But our plans for today on the farm is we will seed these two fields here, those three fields just over a little knoll there, and we'll start spreading some slurry on those three fields down there, and also do some solid fertilizer on the fields maybe. We'll see how the time goes. I did put wheat in it, yeah, wheat. Wasn't quite sure at this point. Before I really started recording, I've been on here for an hour. Keep skipping days, and I kept checking the field. I'm like, okay, the corn's not ready. The corn's not ready. The corn's not ready. The corn's not ready. It was just repeat, repeat, repeat. And I did some jobs of fixing some buildings. As you saw in my last episode, recording that and showing it to you is not too thrilling at the moment. It's been a long time since I had to fix a building. Well, literally fix a building. Every time I've been doing it for a long time now, it's just basically one that's already done. So let's get these fields seeded and start using some of the slurry that we got before our tanks get too full on capacity. Okay, those two fields are done. We'll empty the wheat out of here. And we have enough canola for today. I'm not sure we have enough canola for all the fields we're going to do. But when we need it, we will go get some. But for now, we should be all set. And I must say, that's the best I've ever seeded these two fields here. You can see 99.47%. 99.79%. Oh yeah, must be kind of hungry here. Fish. Alright. So how I'm going to do these three fields, I'm going to start with the two biggest ones just by doing a kind of together. Then we'll finish up with that field there. Yep, canola. Just want to double check, make sure I got canola in here. The way the time is going, I should have some time to spread some liquid slurry on these fields today, but my timing has not been good lately. So as you can see, the lights are on the tractor. We're headed back to the storage shed, as I call it, to fill up the seeder. We are just about done with those 3 fields down there. Hitting the wrong buttons. So this is the second time I've had to refill. But we are just about done with that small little field on the left-hand side. And darn it, I just ran right into that wheat field, which I did not want to do. So probably after we finish seeding this, I won't get to spraying tonight. I mean, I could. But I do have enough left in the storage tank where it can survive another day or 2. But we will go down to the marketplace to buy more canola seed and fertilizer. I do believe the store is open all the time. But we'll find out together. One thing about seeding when it gets dark, it's kind of hard to see where you've been, where you haven't been. But we will try to get all the little spots I have missed, which is usually on the corners. Yeah, well, I can eat after I get done seeding, thank you. And won't even bother emptying the seeder tonight because I'll probably just be using it again tomorrow. Whether those maize fields are ready to harvest or not, I think what we'll do is we'll seed the other 5 fields. I think it's 5 fields. Yeah, 5. Yeah, I'm just counting in my head quietly here. It is 5 fields that we have to seed before we get back up to those maize fields. But I do remember seeing on the weather map that there is rain in the forecast in the next couple days. So hopefully after the rainy day, the maize field will be ready to harvest. Yeah, I'm getting tired too apparently. What's the field at? 98.6. Spot here. At this point, these little sections I've missed are not really necessary to grab, but kind of hard to see him when it gets this late. A little section near the end of the field I missed. Right? Yeah, I don't think that did anything. Good enough. So we're going to bring back the seeder. I'll use 12% of it, but we'll top it off. And we'll go park the trailer and seeder up next by Oliver's. Those are the fields we'll be doing tomorrow. If tomorrow's not the rainy day, that is. Fill the seeder. So you can see fertilizer in stock. That isn't that much for what we got to do. So yeah, I'm going to buy a ton of that. And might as well just buy a ton of that because it's not going to go to waste. Oh yeah, and also in between last episode and this episode, and all the days I don't want to say I skip, but the zucchini in the greenhouse was ready, so I picked that. I kind of forgot about the greenhouse. I kept waking up, checking the fields. I'm like, oh, it's not ready to harvest. Also, my brain went, you haven't checked on the greenhouse in a while. And I went there. Luckily, it wasn't dry or nothing in there, so I said, oh, I got to water it. That's when I turned and realized, oh, well, no, I don't need just to water it. They're ready to be picked. Alright, so we'll park the tractor right here. Thank you, scaffolding. Oh, and I can't run as fast when you're hungry, so we'll have one of our last pieces of fish. There, now you can run. That's kind of a hidden little mechanic in the game. If your food gets down to a certain point, you can't run or accept jobs. So if you're heading to a job and they got like the exclamation point over it, and you get down there and you ask them, is there something I could do for you? And they say no, and it's like, okay, check your food. I want to say it's 30%. If you get, maybe it's, yeah, I want to say 30%. It's like if you're at 20% food and you go say, hey, you need a job done? They go, no. And it's like, yeah, you do. You got the exclamation point over your head. Have a bite to eat. That usually does it. Doors do open. All right. So what we need is canola. There's the bar. Buy canola. I kind of wish you could do more than that at a time. Now fertilizer's on the other page. I hate this. You buy it once, you gotta go back in. Do it again. Come on. Good enough. Here's almost 4,000. At least get up to 5,000. And then same with the fertilizer. We'll do this a few times. This is something I hope the devs do make better improvements on in the future, is this page here. Yep, just give me that fertilizer. What are we at here? I mean, it's not that expensive, so I just keep buying it because, yeah, of course we're going to use it, so. I mean, what the heck? Let's get up to 10,000-ish. Because I'm just curious if you can even have that much. Yeah, must be. So canola, well, you know what? Heck with it. Get that over 5,000. So canola, yeah, we got 6,000 in storage. Fertilizer, we got 10,000, so that should be good. It's 8 o'clock at night, so it's not late. Instead of walking all the way back, hop in the wife's tractor. Where is she? She's already in bed. And just to make sure, on the slurry. Yeah, so I'm good for at least, you know, I can take care of that tomorrow. No problem. So that's going to do it for today on the farm. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Still waiting for that update. So maybe in between episodes they'll have the update. But we'll find out. So I will catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.